Good morning. I am Penny Aubrey from Aubrey Shangri-La, or My Shangri-La, and I am coming to you with a new video series that I'm starting called Seated Mindful Movement. And what it is it's an incorporation of chair yoga, chair Qigong. So it's done in a chair or on the ground sitting. So I'll switch it up. Sometimes I'll be in a chair, sometimes I'll be on the ground, just sitting, but it's seated movements. So I incorporate Qigong, I incorporate yoga, I incorporate some stretching, just some exercises, regular movement exercises, along with breath work and being mindful, connecting the breath with the movement. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the series that's going to be coming. Today will be the first one, so I'm not going to introduce the whole entire series every single time, but I'm just letting you know that I'm going to try and post once a week. So I definitely want to hear your feedback, and I want to hear what you would like to see and what you need from me. So with no further ado, we're going to get started. All right. All right, so let's take a nice comfortable seat. And you can place your palms either in your lap, palm facing down, which is basically connecting with the earth energy, grounding, getting that good foot, that balance and footing. If you were standing, we're sitting, but we're basically grounding and connecting with the earth. And then if you would like to put your palms facing up, this actually connects with the heaven energy or spiritual energy or universal energy. So this is a receiving pose. This is a grounding and balancing pose, or mudra, if you have your hands down or up. So let's go ahead and gently close down the eyes if you'd like. If not, you can leave your eyes open. So this is all about listening to your body, listening to what feels comfortable, what feels good to you, honoring those feelings and respecting those feelings within yourself. So we're going to begin by taking a few deep breaths, pulling that breath all the way to the belly. And I want you to go ahead and create some equal breath. So whatever you're inhaling, I want you to exhale for the same amount of time. So if you're inhaling 4, exhale 4. If you're inhaling 6, then exhale 6. So the whole purpose is to create balance within the body through our breath. So let's start I'm going to start by doing 6. You do whatever, if you can go to 8, whatever is comfortable for you. Listen to your body. And just feel the breath as it moves through your body. We're just centering and becoming present right now, becoming aware of this moment right now. And the energy of our breath moving through our bodies. Now allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer hands or Anjali Mudra. Bring a smile to your face, relaxing those face muscles. And gently open up the eyes if you had them closed. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin now. So first, let me move over so I'm not getting this plant when I put my arms out. Still might get it, but all right. So let's bring our hands to our heart, and we're gonna begin by inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, back up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, back up again, palms together, exhale, hands to heart. All right, and then go ahead and put your hands in your lap. We're gonna do a few cat-cows, what we call our cat-cows. So basically, let me turn sideways so you can see me. So we're gonna inhale and arch our back, slide our hands back. Our elbows are close to our body still, lifting your chin. Exhale, begin to round the back, tuck the chin, slide the hands forward. And we're gonna do that for 4 full rounds. So 4 full rounds of inhaling and exhaling in cow. So let's go ahead and begin. Hands on your knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And really be aware of connecting your breath to the movement. Inhaling, exhaling. And one last time, inhaling and exhaling. And then coming back into neutral, into our mountain pose. Think of nice, strong mountains. So you're gonna come into mountain, lengthen out the spine. Inhale, exhale, coming forward just a little. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale and release. Now we'll get a little bit of movement with our feet. So we're gonna warm up our joints, warm up our leg muscles now. We did our arms and we kind of warmed up our spine a little. So now we're gonna take our foot out. You can start with the right foot and start making some circles. So just make some circles, whichever direction, because we're gonna switch it up. And then go ahead and switch in the opposite direction. And these exercises can be done by anyone, for seniors, for young people, for children, for people sitting in an office chair or sitting all day. And then go ahead and reverse one more time. And now reverse. So we did 2 to each side. So rotating clockwise, counterclockwise, and we did that twice. All right, and then left, let your foot down, tap your feet out, get that energy flowing on the bottom of your feet. All right, and take the left foot out now and make some circles. So making some circles, whichever direction. And then we're gonna switch it up and we'll do it twice. So now switch in the opposite direction. This is just bringing some movement to our joints, our ankle joints, getting some good lubrication going in there. All right. One more time, switch in the opposite direction. All right, and then one more time. Perfect. All right, and then bring your foot down, tap your feet out again. All right, now we'll start by, we'll do a little bit of shoulder work as well, just kind of warming up our shoulders. So start by inhaling up, exhaling back and down, bringing it around, inhale up, exhale back and down, inhale up, exhale back and down, inhale up, exhale back and down. One more time, inhale up, exhale back. And now we're gonna reverse that. So inhale up, exhale coming forward and down. So you're making circles with your shoulders. Nice exaggerated circles. Just loosening up our neck muscles, our shoulder muscles, which tend to become stiff. All right, a couple more times. Beautiful. All righty. Now I want you to take your right hand out and you're gonna inhale halfway, face your palm up, exhale the rest of the way. Nice side stretch, and then inhale, bringing it back down. So the reason I stopped the first time is so you lift correctly. So it's very important. I'm gonna adjust this a second because I'm hitting the plant, so don't mind me. Okay, that's better. All right, plenty of room now. Okay, so the reason I stopped halfway and told you to put your palm up and go the rest of the way was because if you take your hand and come halfway up and try and lift it, okay, right there, you're already being stopped just because this is not the correct way to lift. So your body's already giving you a warning. So it's important to lift the correct way so we don't injure our shoulders. Especially when you get older, you tend to be stiffer. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust to where all of me is in as much as possible. All right. So with that being said, so when you're lifting halfway through, you want to face the palm up, okay? When you're coming back down, about halfway through, begin to face the palm down. So if you were to do this in yoga, it would look like this, one sweep. So inhaling up, exhaling back down. So you want to make sure you're facing the right way when you're lifting your arms for safety purposes, okay? So let's do that again. Now we're gonna take our arm out, begin to lift. Inhale up, reaching up and over, nice side stretch. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. All right, now let's take the other arm out. Inhaling up, nice side stretch. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Wonderful. Now take both arms out and I want you to bring them up. And then I want you to come into a modified eagle pose. So you're gonna bring your arms together, wrap your arms around your shoulders, giving yourself a hug. Being mindful to hold your arms up higher. So you're holding your arms up, so that way you're working your core muscles a little. You're getting that nice stretch throughout the back. So this is a modified eagle pose. If you are up to it and would like to go a little deeper, you can go into a full eagle arms, which would be bringing your arms up and then doing this. So this is full eagle, okay? So if you're gonna do that, you can do that as well. So do whatever is comfortable for you. I just went ahead and did this today just for the purpose of being a little more simple. Now we're gonna go ahead and inhale, opening back up, exhale, coming down. Now we'll do this one more time, but whichever arm you put on the top the first time is generally your dominant arm. So if you put your right arm on top, this time when you close, you're gonna put your left arm on top. So inhaling up, exhaling, crossing over again, giving yourself a hug. Give yourself some love while you're in this pose too. Bring a smile to your face. And just take a couple breaths here, allowing the muscles of the back to kind of stretch out. All right, and then inhale and open, exhale and release down. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit more of lower body work. So right now, the first thing we're gonna do is get our lymphatic system going. So this helps, what we're gonna do right now, this exercise of pumping the feet, where you go like this. So you're pumping your feet just like you're pushing a pedal, okay? Without moving your legs though. So basically you're going up on your toes and releasing down. Up on your toes and releasing down. And this helps get the fluids going back up towards the heart, because we're always working against gravity. So we're just doing a few of these to kind of warm up, and you can go a little quicker if you want. If you want to go a little quicker, okay. So we're just pumping, and this also works if you're standing a lot. So if you would be standing and you come up on your toes, that also works. So that helps a lot to do that, especially if you're standing in place. Like say you're a cashier and you can't leave your location. So maybe you're standing there and you just kind of come up and down. So doing that helps get those fluids coming back up. You're giving it a little boost. Okay, a couple more. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna take it a little step further. So we're gonna take our leg up and out, like you're pushing a pedal, okay? Up, out, up, out, up, out. Couple more. All right, now go ahead and put your foot down, lift up that left leg. Again, you're gonna push. So you're flexing your toes up and then pushing down, kind of pointing like that as you're pushing. I think I'm getting cut off on the bottom a little, so I want to make sure you can see that. Okay, a couple more times. You're working your leg muscles here, those thigh muscles, the calf muscles. So this is really good. All right, and then put that leg down, shake your legs out, tap them out a little. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a seated twist. So we're gonna inhale nice and tall. So if you have arms on your chair, which you might if you're in a wheelchair, or if you're in an office chair with arms, or if that's all you have is arms on your chairs. So I don't want that to stop you at all. So I want you to use your arms on the chair as leverage. So just kind of hold on to those if that's what you need to do. Otherwise, or you can put your hands on the other side of them. If you don't have arms, you can just take your hands, place them on the side, and use your own body as leverage, okay? So we're gonna inhale nice and tall, and then twist over to the right, looking towards our right shoulder, okay? So you're getting a little twist in there. Take a couple breaths. Perfect. Coming forward now, and now we're going to twist to the left. So taking yourself, twisting over to the left. Take a couple breaths here. Twisting is very good for the digestion. Kind of think of wringing out a towel, wringing out your digestive juices. All right, and then coming forward. All right, perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and do just some more simple arm exercises. So you're gonna bring your arms forward, palms facing each other, make light fists, and then you're gonna go out and in, out, in, out, in. In, and this kind of works our coordination as well, especially for my seniors. I do this and they have to think about one arm then the other arm, so it kind of works their brain muscles as well. So, and this is good for children, even teaching them, you know, one then the other. We're helping with their coordination. All right, and more. Now we're gonna go up. So up, opposite arm, okay, up and down. And you can think like, yay, hooray, woohoo. Just make it fun. All right, couple more. We're just getting some movement. All right, now we're gonna go across. So you're gonna go across. So you're getting a little bit of waist action in here too, your core muscles, working them out. Get a little bit of twisting. You're punching out into the air. So you're twisting and punching. Couple more times. All right, perfect. All right, and then go ahead and bring those arms down, shake them out, tap your feet out, kind of wiggle your whole body. All righty. Now we'll do some neck rotations. So normally in a normal yoga class, if you were to do neck rotations, they would have you just make a circle with your neck, nice and slow. So if you have any problems with dizziness, or your neck might be stiff, or you have neck issues, or anything going on in the neck area or where you would be dizzy doing that rotation, there's also a modification to that. So those of you that feel comfortable rotating your head in a complete circle, you can do that. If not, then what you're gonna do is take a nice tall seat, lengthening out that spine, and you're gonna look straight ahead, look down, straight ahead, look up, straight ahead. You always wanna return to straight ahead before you go to your next one. And then look over to one side, straight ahead, over to the other side, straight ahead, and then tilting your ear towards your shoulder, straighten, tilt your ear towards your other shoulder. So let's do that one more time. That's a modified way of kind of stretching out and loosening those neck muscles, and it's safer. So by any, if you have any issues at all, like I said, listen to your body, respect your body. If you have tightness in a certain area, maybe you want to kind of linger, take it gently. So we'll start one more time, we'll do that. So nice and tall seat, and then look down, straighten, look up, straighten, over to one shoulder, you're looking, straighten, looking over to the other shoulder now, straighten, and then tilting your head to one side, straighten, and tilt your head to the other side, and straighten. Perfect. All right, now we'll do some more core work and leg work. So I call this the puppet, or the Michael Jackson Thriller. So what we're gonna do is lift one arm and leg on one side and then lift the other. So you're just lifting. You can see why it's called the puppet. So just kind of lifting that up, going as high as you can. So if you want to go higher, or if you want to keep it low, keep it low. So just listening to your body, respecting your body, okay? All right, one more time each side, perfect. All right, now we're gonna do our Chinese pressure point exercises, which I don't do the full series because it would take a full 20 or 30 minutes to go through all the hand postures and for the full amount of time. So you're supposed to tap 36 times for each one. I usually do shorten it down a little for each one, and I don't do as many. I will put a video out there with all of them at one point. And I will be posting weekly. So I'm gonna try and do this weekly and for approximately 30 minutes or so, just to get the option out there for anyone that can't do regular floor yoga or just needs some movement. Maybe you're not doing well, maybe you have a harder time getting up and down from the ground. Maybe you just are sitting in an office chair and this is all you have time for, you're at work. So there's many reasons that you might be sitting in a chair. It's not just for seniors, but it's wonderful for seniors. So this is beneficial to anyone. Anyone can do this, and you can make it a little more challenging for yourself, or you can dial back and make it less challenging. So, all right, I'm kind of trying to go right down the middle with that challenge, so and offer less or more for individuals. All right, so we're gonna bring our hands facing us and make light fists again. And we're gonna begin by tapping pressure points in the hands together. So this is how it looks. So that's our first one. So so if you see, I'm just kind of holding my hands, not too, not too far. You don't have to be far out. You just kind of hold them comfortably in front of your body. And then begin by tapping the sides of your fists. So this is our first pressure point. And just take those nice deep breaths while you're doing this. All right, the next pressure point is going to be the heels of our palms. So bringing those heels together and tapping. All right, and it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to tap hard. You can tap gently. Now you're going to face your hands forward and tap the bottoms of your thumbs right there. So, and this one tends to be more sensitive, so do be careful. Don't tap hard. Excuse me. So you're just kind of tapping those fingers together. And I like to incorporate these. This is very good for moving the chi through the body, through the meridians, the energy channels, opening them up. Now face your hands forward, tilt your right hand, and then take your in between your thumbs and tap. And this is a real famous pressure point. Probably a lot of people have heard of this pressure point. They say it's good for headaches, and so that's a more common one. So you're tapping those two together now. So this is similar to when you get acupressure or acupuncture done. What they're doing is targeting the meridians or the energy lines of the body and opening up that prana or chi flowing through the body where you might have blockages or stagnant energy not moving. That's kind of what this does. So it's just getting that blood flowing, getting those energy channels open and active. All right, now bring both hands facing out again and turn the other hand sideways and tap again. Same place, but you're switching hands. We normally lead with our dominant side, so if you're right-handed, you'll always start with your right. If you're left-handed, you're more than likely going to start with your left. So what we're doing is creating balance. We're going to do both sides. We're just doing one and then the other. Couple more, and this is nice, good arm exercise too. You can probably feel it. All right, now bringing both hands. Now turning your palms up, making a light fist, and tapping into the center of your palm. And that may look like this. If you have a hard time doing this, you can do this. So you're targeting the center of the palm. You might want to turn your rings in if you have any. All right. So just tapping into the center of the palm. A couple more times. All right, now opening the other palm, making a light fist, tapping into the center of that palm. And this is supposed to be very good for arthritis in the hands, simply because you're getting your blood flowing, and that's always good. When you get some blood flow and circulation going in any body parts, that's wonderful. So if it does nothing else, it's gonna at least get that blood flow and circulation to your hands. All right, we're almost done. All right, now you feel your hands are all tingly. So what I love to do now is take your hands, which you've created and generated some energy in, some blood flow and circulation, and I want you to take your hands and place them anywhere that you have aches and pains. So if that's your knees, your back, your neck, shoulders, your head, wherever. I want you to place your arms on those areas. Maybe just close down your eyes for a minute and allow that energy to transfer to those areas. Maybe a little bit of healing energy from yourself, coming from your hands to where it's needed. And just taking a few breaths, allowing that energy and warmth that you created in your hands to transfer to those areas. All right, and then let's come back into mountain. Take a nice tall seat, deep breath. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale and release. Now I just want to bring awareness to our breath, and we'll do a little bit of Qigong as well. We'll do one more exercise before we move into a little bit more quiet, meditative form. So we're gonna lift our leg, open out, bring it in, release. Lift, open out, bring it in. Let me move back so I'm not hitting my table here. All right. Do that again. Up, out, in. Up, out, in. And you can point your toes too if you want. If you want to point them, whatever you want to do. So you're bringing it up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. We'll do one more each side. So up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Perfect. All right, tap those feet up. All right, now I want you to bring your hands to your belly area. So maybe about 2 fingers down from your belly button. So kind of place your hands on your abdomen area. This is called the dantian. So this is the lower dantian. And this is basically in traditional Chinese medicine, this is your life force. This is where your life force comes from. This is the seat of your energy. So if you're working with the 3 dantians instead of the 7 chakras, this is where the seat of your energy comes from, which would be similar to your root chakra or your base chakras. So you're going to place your hands here. And I just want you to start by taking those deep breaths in through the nose and see if you can make your belly expand. So just keeping your hands here and just feeling that breath all the way, pulling it down till you can make your belly expand. Now exhaling and allowing your belly to contract. So we're gonna take 10 breaths here because I want you to bring your awareness to your breath and pulling that breath all the way to this area. Okay, so we're gonna begin. Inhaling. Exhaling. Expanding on the inhale. Contracting on the exhale. 2 more breaths. All right, perfect. All right, now you can move your hands from there, place them in your lap. Take a nice tall seat, deep breath, pulling the breath all the way to the belly. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale and release. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of Qigong, which is energy movement as well, and it's mindful movement. So Qigong is very mindful movement. It's almost like meditation in motion when you're doing it standing, but we're gonna go ahead and do it sitting since we're in a chair, so we're gonna modify it a little, which is fine because when you're doing Qigong, you're not moving your legs as much. Tai Chi, you're moving and you're walking, so it's a constant movement of the whole body. But in Qigong, you're standing still more in one place. So it's perfectly fine that we're seated. We're still gonna get the benefit of that energy moving through our body. All right, so we're gonna take our hands out to the side and be mindful of the way you lift your arms again. Remember what I said, palms facing up, palms facing down. So just be mindful, listen to your body. So we're gonna begin by inhaling, lifting our arms up to the heavens, bringing that energy in towards us. And then exhaling, smoothing it all out and connecting with the earth. So inhale up, smooth it out as you bring it in. Exhaling and connecting with the earth. Inhale, connect with the heavens. Bring that heaven energy in. Flow it through your body and connect with the earth energy. A couple more times. Inhaling. Inhale. Now we're gonna take our hands facing each other and we're gonna expand and contract. So you're gonna inhale as you expand, taking your arms out, exhale, bringing it in. And I want you to feel as if there's little ropes or something, little strings tied to your fingertips, okay? And as like silly putty or silly string, whatever you want to imagine. Okay, so imagine you're pulling those bands, pulling those strings as you inhale. Going as wide as you can. Exhale, bringing it in. Inhale, expanding out through the universe. Exhale, bringing it in, back internally. Into your core. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. All right. Now imagine you have that little ball, that energy ball in between your hands. Just kind of turn it. Feel that energy building. Connecting your palms. Now put the right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. And we're gonna begin to expand heaven and earth energy. So we're gonna expand up to the collarbone, down to the pubic bone, or sits bones. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it back in. And just continue with that movement. back together. Switch. Bringing your left hand on top now, right hand on the bottom. And then once again, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Perfect. Couple more. One more. And then bringing your palms together again. All right, and then go ahead and once again, imagine that ball of energy in between your palms, okay? You're building that energy. All right, then bring your hands separate, palms facing down, and bring them down. All right, now we're gonna bring our arms straight up. Inhale, imagine like a wave, like you're coming through water. No effort. Floating your hands back down. Catch yourself. Bring them up. Down. Bring them up. So imagine they're just floating. Try not to bring effort into it. Just allow your arms to float up and drift down. Okay, one more. And down. Perfect. All right. Now, we're almost done. We're going to close our practice out. Bring your hands to your heart in Gasso or prayer hands or Anjali Mudra. So Gasso is Japanese for prayer hands. Prayer hands is universal. Every language has a word for prayer hands. So this is a universal mudra or hand gesture. And then slightly bow the chin. Take a few deep breaths, bringing yourself to center. And then I'm going to go ahead and say the Reiki precepts, which I absolutely love. And it's just a reminder of a right way to live. So it's not rules, it's not regulations, it's a right way to live and a right way to be. Honoring yourself and all other beings, all other living things. So just bring a smile to your face. And we're going to begin by saying, just for today, I shall not anger. Just for today, I shall not worry. Just for today, I shall honor myself and all living things and be grateful for all that I have. Just for today, I shall be honest in all of my duties and all that I do. And just for today, I shall have compassion for myself and all other living creatures. And the light and love in me honors and sees the light and love in each of you beautiful beings. And we will end our class today with Namaste. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'll be coming to you every week. Approximately, we went a little longer today, so I spent a little bit of time explaining. So I'm gonna try and keep it around 30-40 minutes. In between there, just a quick little chair movement little bit of Qigong, a little bit of yoga. So don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, like, and share so you don't miss any of the classes. I'll be coming to you weekly with this. So until next week, namaste.